On September 15th, 1821, Guatemala claimed independence from New Spain, 3 weeks after Agustín de Iturbide claimed independence from Mexico. Independence from the Spanish Empire was won by Captain General Gabino Gainza. Along with Guatemala, he liberated the rest of Central America from Spanish rule. At this time, Guatemala joins with their neighboring country, Mexico, with Iturbide as emperor. When the country falls and he flees, they separate. Everything from the bottom of Mexico to Panama asserts itself as a Central American Federation with its capital in Guatemala City. Around this time, in 1825, Guatemala created its own flag. During the formation of the Central American Federation, there is a constant political chaos and civil wars between conservative and liberal sides. Francisco Morazan is the president from 1830 to 1838, when the nation split and began to exist independently. From 1838 on really begins the period of the caudillos. In 1840, the most popular caudillo was Rafael Carrera, who toppled the liberal regime of Morazan. He brings back conservative ideals, he brings back the Jesuits, then he is exiled or flees to Mexico. Everything leading up to the events that happened in 1848 and 1849 could be characterized as simply chaotic.
In 1849, Rafael Carreras, the president of Guatemala at the time, returned from exile.
And Doroteo Vasconcelos, the president of El Salvador, granted asylum to the Guatemalan liberals who harassed the Guatemalan government. Vasconcelos was getting impatient with how slow the war with Guatemala was taking, so he decided to take matters into his own hands and plan an open attack. He started a campaign against Guatemala, inviting Honduras and Nicaragua to participate in the alliance. Only the Honduran government accepted. Doroteo Vasconcelos and other politicians met in Honduras, where they signed an alliance against Guatemala. Vasconcelos then sent a letter to the Guatemalan Ministry of Foreign Relations, demanding the president of Guatemala to give up power so that the alliance could designate a new head of state loyal to liberals and so that they could exile Carreras again. The next day, a 500-man army entered through Puñuelas, Agua Blanca, and Jutiapa. The Allied army was composed of 4,500 men, led by Vasconcelos as commander-in-chief. Guatemala was able to recruit 2,000 men, led by Lieutenant General Carrera as commander-in-chief. The battle began at 8:30 a.m., when Allied troops initiated an attack at 3 different points. At the height of the battle, Carrera ordered that the sugar cane plantation around the meadow to be set on fire. The invading army was now surrounded. The Allied troops panicked and started to retreat. Carreras beat Vasconcelos and was granted presidency again in 1851.
A large landmark event for Guatemala at this time is the Concordat of 1854, an international treaty between Carrera, the president of Guatemala, and the Holy See, which is the central point of reference for the church everywhere and the focal point of communion due to its prominence. This is an example of the religious value of Guatemala. And through this treaty, Guatemala had given the education of their people to the regular orders of the Catholic Church, allowing the bishops to censor what was published in the country. Later in 1854, Carrera was declared the supreme and perpetual leader of the nation for life, with the power to choose his successor. Although wars dominated his presidency, he was a prominent figure and one that is admired to this day and remembered widely.